For example, the Iraqi government attacked the Egyptian acceptance of the Roger's plan. What's there in the Roger's plan? We have been telling them. Well, all right, we accepted a ceasefire. We did not go to you and tell you, accept a ceasefire for 90 days. The Iraqi army is accepting a ceasefire from the 8th of June till now. We accepted a ceasefire concerning the Egyptian front. But, we have not put any restriction on any other party, any other Arab party who want to go on and fire. This is a pleasure and a luxury and a right which we are leaving really to the other party free of charge as far as we are concerned. We accepted because, the ceasefire was directed only and solely to the Egyptian front, because the only fighting which was going on was on the Egyptian front, since President Nasser declared that war of attrition. And all the rest of the Arab fronts were quiet, and all the Arab armies were observing the ceasefire line, and they are still observing the ceasefire line now. So we were astonished that people who are observing a permanent ceasefire line would object to our accepting a limited ceasefire arrangement. There is a difference between the refusal of the Security Council resolution, and this we give them all right. They are free completely to refuse the Roger's plan because it's based on that resolution. They are completely free to do that. But we don't think that they have got the right yesterday or today or tomorrow to attack the Egyptian government on that, of its acceptance. We always say to those people who attack our position in the Arab world, if you don't like what we do, please show us another way.
First question is, if you mind, all your reasoning and way of thinking, my name is Bashar from the French radio. We are very curious to know what are the next steps, or what are the steps of Egypt if Roger's plan has a success to be applied.
Again, well, all right, what is the Roger's plan? The Roger's plan is, I have seen a question by you, maybe it's by you. Maybe it's by you. What has been decided for the Palestinians in practice if Roger's plan is applied? What they going to become? The Roger's plan is, as I told you, there are two parts in it. One, ceasefire arrangement for 90 days, and then a mandate to, or a directive from the Big Four, the permanent members in the Security Council, for Dr. Yaring to start on to try to put the details necessary for the implementation of the Security Council resolution. That resolution, that means that the main thing now is the return to the resolution. That resolution contained two things. One, withdrawal. Second, the rights of the people of Palestine. In this we can talk from here to eternity. But there is another question for you, which you asked, if we are going to sign a peace treaty alone. That's your question. We are not going to sign a peace treaty. We don't think, we are still at the beginning of exploring a road. The dreams of peace are very far away, and I don't see them where.
But Mr. Heykel, will Egypt, according to the acceptance of the Roger's plan, ever meet the Israelis face to face without Dr. Yaring attending these meetings?
I don't know. This is not a difficult question as it is suggested sometimes. I don't think we are going to meet with them. Since they are, as far as they are occupying our territories, we are not going to meet them. How can you, even in talking about the evacuation or in talking about the withdrawal, we think that the Security Council resolution have got all the elements of execution in it, of implementation in it. After that resolution is implemented, then your question arises. But before that, I don't see why we should cross the bridge before reaching it.
No, but the Israelis claim this.
The Israelis can claim whatever they want to claim. We have been reading, they are talking, the problem with the Israelis is that they have present themselves in a certain frame of mind created by a military victory, which they do not realize till now that it was fruitless. Historically and from every point of view, I don't believe that what they, I am not ready to argue that they have achieved a great military victory. Well, all right. With all my respect to that military victory did not create its political results. So it is it is fruitless. And, they cannot impose their will. And they will not be able to impose their will. So Mrs. Mayer can sit down from here to eternity and say, we are not going to withdraw unless they sit with us. We are not going to sit with them.